Hello, my dear learners. Very good afternoon, everyone. I am Shashank and I am back with a 10 minutes session. So it's a 10-minute express session, guys, in which we will be covering the important aspects of any particular topic. So in today's session, we have chosen the topic of the Constituent Assembly. Constituent Assembly, guys, it is such a topic from Indian polity where in almost in every exam you will find the questions. So we will be keeping this session as exam centric so that the maximum portion of the exam we will be covering through this. So today we have chosen the topic of the Constituent Assembly. In within 10 minutes we will try to cover up the Constituent Assembly important aspects. So students, very good afternoon everyone, and let's start the session. So within 10 minutes, guys, we are going to cover the important segments of the Constituent Assembly from where you will find the question in your exams also. So let's start the session. Constituent Assembly, important facts. Now guys, first of all, if I talk about the formation of Constituent Assembly, so the formation of the Constituent Assembly was according to the Cabinet Mission Plan. So Cabinet Mission Plan, according to the Cabinet Mission Plan, there was formation of Constituent Assembly. And if I talk about Cabinet Mission Plan, that came in March 1946 and it was a total 3-member body. So it was a total 3-member body, and I have given you the trick to remember the members of the Constituent of the Cabinet Mission, that is PAC. Patrick Lawrence was the chairman, A.V. Alexander and Stafford Cripps, they were the 2 members. Now, next important fact is that the number of seats in Constituent Assembly. Number of seats in Constituent Assembly before independence, that means before partition, it was 389. And out of these 389 members, guys, out of these 389 members, out of these 389 members, 292 was from British India, 4 were from commissioners, and 93 they were from princely states. 93 they were from princely states. So this was the composition of Constituent Assembly before independence. Now, so total number of seats in the Constituent Assembly before independence, it was 389. Now when India became independent in year 1947, so some seats went in the Constituent Assembly of Pakistan, and after creation of the Pakistan, India, the Constituent Assembly of India was left with 299 members. Out of this 299, 229 was from British Indian territories and 70 they were from princely states. 70 they were from princely states. So the Constituent Assembly after partition of India, that was restricted to 299 members. So Kashi, very good afternoon, Vanakkam, and welcome to the session. Next, guys, the important fact about the Constituent Assembly is the official seal. Official seal of the Constituent Assembly contains the image of the elephant. So official seal of the Constituent Assembly contains the image of elephant. This is an important point, guys, because multiple times this has been asked in examination. What was the animal which was shown in the official sign of the Constituent Assembly? So that was image of an elephant. I hope elephant was just because elephant, it is the bulkiest animal, one of the bulkiest animal, and the Constitution of India is the bulkiest constitution of the world, and elephant is also very wise. So our constitutional makers were very wise, so they made such a constitution which will not fail in any other circumstances. So therefore elephant was chosen as an official symbol. Next, guys, the one member, once the election of the Constituent Assembly was held, it was completely an indirect election, and one member was chosen on the population of 1 million. So one member was chosen on the population of 1 million, and it was an indirect election in nature. So the nature of election of the Constituent Assembly, that was completely indirect nature. And why elephant? Because elephant is the one of the bulky animal. So it is bulky animal, and Indian Constitution is the bulkiest constitution of the world. So therefore the elephant might be chosen. So these are the important facts regarding the Constituent Assembly. Now, if I talk about some other facts of this Constituent Assembly, and before I should rub this thing, please take a screenshot. You can take the screenshot, or better it can be, you can note down the things. Now, if I talk about the next important thing about the Constituent Assembly, okay, the number of female members. Number of female member in the Constituent Assembly was 15. So number of female members, this question has been asked multiple times. Okay, number of female members in the Constituent Assembly was 15. And Constituent Assembly, what it did, it took 11 sessions to draft the Constitution of India. So Constituent Assembly took 11 sessions to draft the Constitution. Now, the first meeting of Constituent Assembly, when it was held, that was held on 9 December 1946, and president of that session was Dr. Sachidanand Sinha. Why Sachidanand Sinha became the president? Because he was the eldest member of Constituent Assembly, and when he became the member, he was 75 years of age. So age of Dr. Sachidanand Sinha was 75 years, and it is a French tradition. And it is a French tradition to make the oldest member as the president. So therefore Dr. Sachidanand Sinha became the president. That is a French tradition, and since he was the eldest member of Constituent Assembly, therefore he became president. Now the second meeting was held on 11 December 1946, and at that point of time Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as a regular president. Harendra Kumar Mukherjee, he was elected as the vice president, and Benegal Narsingh Rao became the constitutional advisor, and Benegal Narsingh Rao presented the first draft of Indian Constitution. So Benegal Narsingh Rao, since he was the constitutional advisor, he presented first draft of Constitution. So that you should remember, my dear students, that Benegal Narsingh Rao presented the first draft of the Constitution because he was the constitutional advisor. Other than this, the total time that was taken by Constituent Assembly to draft the Constitution of India, that was 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. So 2 years, 11 months and 18 days, the time was taken to draft the Constitution, and Constitution, it was finally just completed on 26 November 1949 and implemented throughout India on 26 January 1950. So my dear student, this was the important points that was related to Constituent Assembly that we did in just 10 minutes. So we will be bringing such a session in which we will be discussing the important topics which is related to examination in just 10 minutes, so that you don't have to spend too much time in revising the things, and we will be bringing the exam oriented content for you all. I hope students, you must have found the session interesting and informative, and if it is interesting and informative guys, so don't forget to like and share the video, as well as subscribe to our English Medium Prep by Exampur, and stay tuned with this type of short sessions for on our channel. So that was all for the day guys. Let's meet tomorrow with the next interesting topic to discuss. So thanks for watching the session, and if you find the session useful and interesting, don't forget to like and share the video, as well as subscribe to our English Medium Prep by Exampur. So that's all guys. Let's meet in the next session with the next interesting topic. Till then, bye bye everyone. Do take good care of yourself.